So I remember picking up Jumping Flash on a field trip. We were going to Chicago, one of the museums, and then on the way back, we stopped at a mall to get some food. And instead of buying food, I spent the money my mom gave me on this game at GameStop. It was right next to the food court, so I had to go in there, and I think the game, I want to say it was like $20 at the time. I'm not sure what really made me want to buy it. I hadn't heard of the game at the time. You know, long boxes were kind of cool back then. I think it was like the robot rabbit, the art, the color, the box art's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I never heard of it, so I decided to pick it up, and I'm glad I did because it became one of my favorite games for the PlayStation 1. So the story for Jumping Flash is that you're playing some robot rabbit. I think your name's Robert, and you're fighting some guy called Baron Aloha. Yeah, it's right here on the back. Nice. So he took a bunch of cities from some planet, and it's your job to get them back and restore peace to this planet. I think you're working for like Universal City Hall or something like that, but I think you're a police robot rabbit. That's what I think you are. It's a goofy story, but it ends up being pretty fun, and it gives you a good reason to play this game. The gameplay to Jumping Flash, I would have to say it's like a first-person shooter meets platforming, so think Quake, but with the ability of Mario where you can jump on enemies, most of them. There's a few enemies that have spikes on them and stuff that you don't want to jump on. But that's what's kind of the charm of the game. You can choose to play it more like a first-person shooter. You know, of course, you're going to jump around anyway, but you can just shoot everything. But if you choose, you can just jump on it all. And actually, if you don't shoot, I believe you get some bonus points when you complete the stage. But the main point is to collect these power pills or power carrots. They spell the word exit, and if you actually collect all of the carrots in order, you can get some more bonus points if you so choose. I think it's mostly for like speedrunners. This game is really geared towards speedrunning. You can just blow through the stage. So there's 18 levels total, and I think there's like 6 worlds with 3 stages in it. Some stages have bonus zones you can go into and pop balloons, and if you pop all the balloons, you get more bonus points and stuff like that. And this game is very kid-friendly, so if you're looking for a game that you can play with your kid, Jumping Flash is it. So the music's pretty good in the game, and I would say it sets the mood. Each stage has its own kind of theme, and then it kind of ramps up for the boss fight. But overall, I think it really gets the point across. It's just kind of light, fun, and when you get to the final stage, it kind of ramps up a little bit more, you know, to make it a little bit more ominous. But overall, I really like the music. It's probably not something I'd go and just listen to on its own, but it fits the game very, very well. So the graphics are pretty basic even for PlayStation 1. I don't believe there's a lot of textures, and there's a lot of objects that just have solid colors. Most of the stuff doesn't have high like polygon counts, and I don't even think like body parts and stuff are connected. The rabbit's feet aren't connected to its body or anything like that, and I think the arms are floating there too. But overall, that kind of fits with the charm of the game. I think with the art style, the way the games are going nowadays with games like Minecraft and stuff like that, a game like this wouldn't feel out of place. I think it has that timeless feel to it. So if you're really into the retro stuff, I think you'd be fine with it. The only downsides, I guess, there's a lot of pop-in and the draw distance isn't that great. But other than that, I think the graphics really do hold up. So Jumping Flash is one of those games that I still kind of go back to every year, every other year. You can beat it in about 45 minutes, but once you beat it the first time, you got to beat it again on maybe a little bit more of a harder difficulty. They kind of jumble some stuff around, so it's a little bit harder to find those carrots. But I think overall, if you're looking for a really fun shooter platforming game on the PlayStation 1, Jumping Flash is totally worth a playthrough. All right, everybody, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you like this content. Stay safe, stay retro. I do hope you find the games you're looking for, and you'll see you in the next video. Later.